And we are back again. Wing This Sports guest member, Jason Speights, D1 and only, Otterwack's finest. How we doing tonight?
How about you?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Jason played cornerback at SFA when I got there. He was on the tail end of his career when I was just, getting baptized, and he introduced me to one-on-ones because I played running back in high school, so I wasn't used to no one-on-ones, man. So all of that was brand spanking new, but I loved it. Back when you played, I'm really kind of jealous because y'all never won a conference championship, right?
Nah, we came close twice, three times.
But how many times did y'all make the playoffs?
I think we were 2 for 2 years. My first year, my freshman year, and my junior year.
In your junior year, right. Okay, yeah. Because that last year we lost that last game against Northwestern, or we could have got in.
Should have won.
Yeah. Okay, but I got the conference championship ring, but I don't have those playoff memories to talk about, and really? I'm kind of jealous. Like you want what I got, I kind of want what you had.
Definitely, I definitely fell short, man. I mean, 3 years. I feel like my freshman year we lost to McNeese. Should have won that year, and I felt like that was on me. I remember running up to hit the quarterback, and he threw it, and I swear he was past the line of scrimmage. So that was a touchdown. But there was some other stuff that should have happened too that we should have won. That happened, I know. And then the second time was the game against North Texas. They was blowing us out, and then we come back and tied the game up. They ended up kicking a field goal, beating us 33-30 before they went D1 against North Texas.
Who was the quarterback then? Mike Quinn or James Ritchie?
It was still Ritchie.
Ritchie?
They were kind of splitting time.
Because, I didn't get to play with them. And all I heard is all these stories because when I was getting recruited, y'all was in Montana. And it's like, I want to be a part of that because I've never played in the playoffs, high school or college. My sophomore year on JV, you know how they move the JV kids up. I fractured my kneecap like a week before, the last game of the season. So I got to watch from the stands. My junior year, we had quarterback issues. My senior year, we had quarterback issues. And when we won conference, they didn't pick us to go out of the 16 teams. So I didn't get to go that year either.
Y'all didn't go that year?
Exactly, man. They robbed us of that. Ain't that crazy?
Santiago, right?
Yes, with Santiago. So, it's 8 conferences, 16 bids. Mm-hmm. They didn't pick us. They did us dirty. But I want to go back to, some of your SFA days, man, and some of these coaches who coached you, man. Like these dudes went on to really, have some better off careers than, SFA or the Southland Conference. What I'm talking about.
That's kind of like I tell my kids, man, I had some great coaches coming into SFA and just luck of the draw, I guess. I mean, getting there as a freshman my first year, my DB coach was a guy named Coach Tanning. He was coming from Florida, and he kind of taught me everything. Took his time with me. We were still playing it was Coach Hughes D at the time. We were still playing that. We were playing some type cover 4, cover 6, where the corners would go over and kind of like a safety type thing. I was playing, but Coach Ted was real good. That was my first year. Then the second year, I want to say that's when Davis came. Chip.
Okay, he was the DB coach.
Yeah, he was the corners, and Chip. Chip just came from Clemson and Alabama, so he had coached Alabama, and so he had
Mo, Coach Dave. He talking about Coach Davis. He came on with Ricks. That's the coach who came on with Ricks. He coached me a receiver. He coached Speights at DB his first year though. Just trying to catch him up.
and Chip had a different perspective on technique and stuff like that. I think he coached Antonio Lang when he's at Alabama. So I mean, he brought a lot of good stuff to the table.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah. So that was there. Then my junior year, that's when Cheese took over, and so from
Cheese
there,
came. So Cheese was on there 2 years.
Well, he was always there, but he was coaching linebackers. And then he took, it was Coach Rose first freshman year. Well, that's Trotter's freshman year, and then Coach Rose came, and then Chiz took over the secondary. My junior senior.
That's who recruited me. Coach Rose recruited me.
Oh, really, Coach Rose? Yeah, well, he loves some trot, though, boy. Coach, he loves some trot.
Why wouldn't he?
He loves some trotter, boy. I tell you.
For good reason, though, right? Hey, when he make you look good, how can you not love him?
Man, I had fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I look back, I had fun. I mean, the coaches I had, they made it fun. They made it worth it. I mean, learned a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Coach Pierce too, though.
Yeah, Coach Pierce, he was there. He was the DC. So,
okay.
Yeah, Coach Pierce was Pierce was the head coach. I'm sorry, but Coach Hughes the DC.
Okay, that's who I could not remember because he went to Florida, Ole Miss, like he was back and forth in the SEC after he left SFA.
Coach Hughes with the glasses.
Yes, that's the short black guy, right?
No, that's Coach Knox. You talking about Coach Knox?
Okay, Knox. That's who
you talking about Coach Knox.
Yeah,
you talking about Coach Knox. Great Knox.
Like y'all have so many great stories, man. I'm getting everybody mixed up.
Yeah, talking about Greg Knox. I think he's still at Florida. He's the interim head coach at Florida, Mississippi State. He's been around. Yeah. Great dude. He had Kevin Goodwin and Peanut and working, boy. I ain't gonna lie. He was good. He was good. One-on-ones was intense, boy. I remember one time, we were doing one-on-ones and somehow I don't know if it was Peanut or little Cespedes or whatever his name was, Running Joe. One of the guys cut us, and it got intense.
He cut you in one-on-one?
Man, because something happened and the dude didn't run the route. He cut Shaw or somebody and it got crazy. I think because Shaw had picked somebody up and slammed him or something, did something crazy.
Oh, I gotta ask Shaw about that. His son go to my school. His son go to Mesquite High.
Shaw's always doing something.
Man, that's hilarious. So who recruited you to SFA?
Well, it was Coach Chisholm.
Coach Chisholm.
Chisholm recruited me. I remember we were leaving practice and the coach had asked me, "Hey, Speights, would you consider SFA?" They want to know if you would consider them or do they have a chance of getting you, And I just being the type of person I am, I just said, Coach, I'll because anybody's gonna pay for my school. That's what I told him. I remember that night, Chisholm called me and just constantly every night calling, checking on me. It was kind of more. He was the father figure for me. Always talking to me. Always just checking on me. And
he's in your ear.
Friday, and on Sunday I didn't want to sign. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, man. But cheers, told one of them lines, man, convinced me.
So who were you weighing in between SFA and who else?
I was going to OU. I really want to go to OU.
Man.
Yeah, I went to LSU, I went to Baylor, Tech, and then Oklahoma, and SFA was my last Division I AA. So I went my head coach, Rob Walker, told me, take all your trips, and then when you're done, make your decision. I really knew where I wanted to go. And so Gary Gibbs and Clarence James recruited me from OU. And I mean, on Sundays when they would bring me in, I would tell everybody the same story. I want to take all my trips first, and then I'll decide.
Make your decision.
Well, you can't do that stuff. I should have went on ahead and committed. Because when I called them back that
evening, they gave it away.
It ain't like just one of them things I should have committed. And same thing with Baylor. And now LSU, it wasn't LSU what you know today. Now they were like 0-20. They were 0-20 now. I want to say back then, Curly Hurley. That was the head coach back then at LSU. And
I don't
when I
remember.
went there, I mean, it was nice. I mean, went to Death Valley, name on the scoreboard, got your little locker with your uniform. It was nice, man. It was, but I feel like I didn't fit in at LSU. I didn't feel it. I didn't fit in. It's like the Louisiana Academy, man. Like they ain't want me or something, man.
You close to Louisiana though, in what? How far is you from Louisiana?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Right there. Yeah. That ain't far.
Yeah.
They charge for you about an hour. So
yeah. But what was that? So you know how you talking about Coach Davis, taught y'all a lot of stuff in Alabama. And that give you like so much credibility when you got a coach coming from that kind of the school and everything that they accomplished. So, my junior year, let me see somebody on comment. Oh, what's up with you, Pee Wee? My junior year, what he installed was I could call an audible at receiver. So let's just say I'm in the slot. And if I'm coming up and I see that linebacker or that invert, whoever it is, I'm supposed to block on him. If I see him blitzing, I just call what it is that week, and I just do my little bubble, just straight off every play, because it's gonna happen so fast that you don't have to really do no audible. He hear me, and we just go off of it. So the defense don't really know.
RPO right there. That was RPO was right there and there, basically, right? Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying, and I could do that call, and then that's something you don't think about. That's little things, because all you got to get is 5 yards. It's just basically a run, and the offense keep moving. So you give me that, I'm a former running back. I'm gonna get that every time. But,
right. To get
so yeah, that was just cool little things that I never forget. Okay, so for blocking, he say if you blocking a cornerback, you want a string from your forehead to his outside shoulder. What you got to do is push that edge, because at some point they're gonna commit. They're gonna either commit to the outside or gonna commit to the tackle. And whatever they commit, you just really make them make that decision. Once you press that outside shoulder, they're gonna tell you which way to block them. Like it just made everything so simple, because I never played receiver, so all that coaching he gave me the first time, I soaked it in, and like it worked. Like we were some good running.
So outside is DB. Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Yeah. We always taught as a DB outside in. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna funnel everything back inside. Don't go inside. So that what you're saying makes sense. Make me make a decision on how I want to go.
Yep.
I like that.
Because my other co-host DT, he played DB, and he's like, man, receivers hold, they do this, that, and all. Man, look here, the strategy I tell you, like you make the DB make the decision, and you don't got to hold. You really just in between them and the tackler. You just got to man up when it's time to man up. But yeah, man, I love Coach Davis and what he brought to the table for me.
Yeah.
Cheers, your time with Cheers, man. And how did you feel once he went to Auburn and coached Cam Newton?
Man, Chiz is one of the greatest. I think he don't get enough credit for what he does and how he challenge you mentally. He challenged you so much mentally, and that's the whole thing for him. With playing for him, I remember he always talked about what's that movie? A Few Good Men. He always talks about that. A Few Good Men.
Jack Nicholson.
And where and being mentally tough. He always talks about that. And like don't let them break you. Don't be mentally tough. Survive. And he just that's all he ever talked about. And it just made you better. He always say you guys gotta be crazy coming out here going through 24 periods a day, running around on this hot turf. Y'all can be sitting at the pond chilling, watching all the babes and stuff like that. He would always tell things like that. And he said, you guys are lucky. And we were like, what are you talking about? He said, you guys were chosen by the university. I said, they could have chose anybody they wanted to choose, but they chose you guys to represent, as a faith. He made it very important to you. You know what I mean? And so it always stuck with you. Why you're doing it, stuff like that. I mean, great. I mean, just great coach.
But
I remember
because it's
in 95.
You can go ahead.
What'd you say?
I said you can go ahead.
I just remember in '95, he came in, he put in a tape, right? And it was McNeese. And he had the secondary, and you can see how they were all in unison, backpedaling, sticking eyes on the quarterback. You can see them all reading, and then he showed a picture of a film of us, and me, D-Bell, Ron Powell, Pat House. that was the four, and we were just 9 and 6. We were just all on. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And he also, I want teaching tape. We always talk about teaching tape. Well, clinic tape. I want clinic tape. And by the end of that 95 season, he said, I want to show y'all something. And put that tape in, you can see us all just in unison. You can tell our eyes on the same key. We're reading the same thing. Yeah, it was sweet. It was sweet because we like, damn, man, these look nice. But by the end of the day, 95, we're all on the same page, man. Just things like that Cheers taught us. I mean, just little things like that. Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you get to college, man, looking at film is a totally different perspective than what you know. Oh, I want to really look at highlights, what we did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it gets so much more detail, and so
right,
you might think you're doing something the right way, but that film in college, that's teaching tape. Right? The eye and the side don't lie.
Man,
teaching tape. Like you think you're going hard now, man. You can step that up another notch. So
didn't know anything about a game plan. I didn't understand that what a game plan was. You know, like you looking at receivers, you looking at 2x2. Okay, so now you get an idea on what they do out of 2x2, what they run out of trip.
Yep.
You know, when we watched it forever, like you get hours of film, like oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I didn't understand that until I got to college. Had no clue on what breaking down film was. You know, we're looking at just the highlights of the good players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But
that's that was college does for you. I mean, and he made you stay up till you can't fall asleep.
But once you look at that film and you see those keys that trigger you to know what to do, like it takes it up another notch. You know what I'm saying? You get a whole new respect for your craft.
Oh, it does.
Because you won't be able to make those plays. So
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Just like I remember I remember like it was yesterday against McNeese, you know, cowboy formation, the tight end, they gonna run boot. We get boot, tight end gonna crawl, D-Bell supposed to go down and get the tight end. I'm man on one. It was automatic. You see it, you read it, and I think D-Bell ended up getting a pass interference that cost us a championship. He got a PI, hit the man too early. I mean, just beat D-Bell. You know what they're running. I remember I'm still mad.
I thought you were say he had an interception.
Nah, he had PI that joker. D-Bell was in his own world that day.
But see, like that's what I'm saying. Like, man, the games y'all played in, man, against like McNeese, like y'all have record-setting crowds when y'all playing games like that. So these are not solid teams that are playing. You know,
no, it was rough, and we had that big fight. Remember right before the game.
What's Kavika Pittman, Zach Brunson. Like I don't even remember. I didn't even play against these people, but I know the story.
Zach was nice too. Yeah, Zach was nice. Zach was a receiver.
Okay, yeah. What was the quarterback then?
Joseph. Kerry Joseph.
There we go. And then I had like a safety that played for the Niners because Kavika Pittman played for the Cowboys. Like
that was Zach. That was the safety. I think that was Zach. Yeah, they were nice, man. They were loaded. Yeah, we could never get them jokers though. They was nice. Yeah, they was nice.
Yeah, that was Northwestern and McNeese, man. They was always hard.
Yes,
they was always a step above that D2 Divisional 2. It's like they were just one. They should have been D1 already. So,
and then I want to say we played. I don't think you knew this, but we played Appalachian State.
I want to talk about that.
Coakley, linebacker. He picked up Richard
for the Cowboys. No. Who did he play for? Okay.
Appalachian State, yeah. And took it back to the house. And we're like, oh, man, it's going to be a game.
How y'all beat them, though?
Yeah, we beat them. Yeah, we beat them to go on to play Montana. Mm-hmm.
So,
that was crazy.
Yeah. So, who was, I think, Okie was talking about the bus ride to the stadium. Like, that was scary itself going around the mountains.
Yeah, I remember that. We flew in, then we had to get on the charter bus and go. I mean, it was beautiful. It was crazy though. It was like everybody was quiet, looking out the window and stuff, watching where we go.
Yeah, it's all brand new.
Yeah, I mean, but just that week, we was prepared for just like rain, or we didn't know it was gonna be snowing like that. We had no idea. I mean, we were in the mud at back of the old football stadium.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember they talking about that too.
Yeah, on grass all week, man. We get that it was just so cold, and that ground was like you playing on the road. It was crazy, and we couldn't get any kind of traction. I mean, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, we were drinking broth. We didn't have the water was froze, so we were drinking the chicken broth. Yeah, and water bottle.
Man, that's what's up, man. Y'all grinding it out, because the next week y'all left there. Appalachian State is in what, West Virginia?
No, that was in North Carolina.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yes.
So okay, so y'all go from there. Okay.
North Carolina, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all go from there, and then y'all go to Montana, and that's even worse.
Now, yeah. Now up there. Now the weather, it was beautiful up there. It was cool. It was just right. It was football weather in North Carolina, but then Montana, like I said, that was a nightmare. It was something you see on TV, you dream about. Snow coming down, you playing the snow, but we didn't have the right footing, and that made a big difference. Now I did think we was ready to win that bad boy when we scored first, though. I thought, shoot, we going to the ship, baby. After that, man, them boys work. They started running little quick screens on us, and man, it was crazy. I can tell you a whole other story about that game. To be actually, we were sitting there, and I think by that time it was. Oh, it had to be like 50 or 50 something to 7 or 14 at that time. And so I'm sitting on the bench. And I'm looking at D-Bell, and I'm hearing, you can hear this echo. It's like they're saying to me, I think they're saying 100.
No, they trying to get 100.
D-Bell, I said, boy, the boys trying to get 100 on us, man. They gonna get it, man. I was just going paragraph. I said, they gonna get it. And then I said, Speights, calm down, man. They ain't saying no 100. They're saying Montana, Grizzlies, Montana. I thought they were trying to get 100 on us, man. It was crazy. It was like, oh man. Okay, but I can't say out of all the I only gave up one now. Out of all them points, I gave up one.
Okay, so man,
I can tell you this, I got film.
I got film. So at halftime of that game, I want to say, I don't remember who talked. I think it was Chris Jeff, somebody, that y'all was in the gym, and on the other side of the gym were all the fans. So y'all trying to meet for halftime, and then on the other side is the fans trying to warm up for the second half. They feed them hot chili and beer.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, we had them little round orange heater fans. Trying to stay warm. I think Larry that was caught on fire. That was Larry.
Like, man, like that's what I'm saying. Like, man, like I wish I had one playoff story to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm living vicariously through y'all. This has been 30 years.
Man, Zach, they even the best one. I think the best one that I can tell, the first round when we played Eastern Illinois, that was a home game, and those guys were big. I ain't gonna lie. That was like a Dallas Cowboys old line. They had a big old running back. I remember old boy juked me, and Chisholm said, "Don't get whipped, man." Old boy, he shook me. I ain't gonna lie, and I missed him. So I remember another series, we're going down Trot. So Trot playing linebacker. I'm on the corner. Trot turn around. Hey, Speights, I'm gonna make it. I'll come there and hit it. I'm gonna make it bounce outside, and you come hit it. I'm like, man, you the one goes to the lead. You go hit it. I come assist. try to start laughing at me, man. It was so funny, man. I come assist. I ain't get no solo. I don't need no solo. come assist. I'm a DP.
That damn trap, man.
I remember stories like that, you know.
I told you, once we start talking about it, it's gonna be just like you was there, man. You act like you wasn't gonna remember nothing. So I'm okay. I played in one game, probably where the crowd was just as loud as Montana. Is when it was your senior year when we played Dedrick Ward in Northern Iowa.
Oh yeah, D Ward. Yeah, I had to cover D Ward. Yeah, D Ward.
Hey,
22, D Ward.
Hey, they were kicking our ass, and so I'm mad. I know I ain't finna get in, so I don't even want to walk with the offense. I just stood on the bench and just watched the game. And Coach Chip Davis was mad as hell. And he's like, man, I told you to go with the offense. He punished me. He made me do Jeffersons. But the crowd, like I said, the crowd was like right here by the wall. Like that's how close they were.
Right, the dome.
Yeah, and it's a dome. And like once they knew they had the game, they was like overrated. And they had their key. Overrated.
Remember that.
And it's like that's my first exposure to but you gotta love playing in those kind of environments because those expectations right there. But after that, I asked you, we ain't have no hot water. That's my first time having to take a whole shower on the road. Like they did the dirt, whooped their ass, and didn't give us no hot water. And we landed in the cornfield. That's the place where we landed in the cornfield at.
I got you. I remember that. Yep, sure did. And I want to say my freshman year also, we played at Boise State. You know, we played at my freshman year. We went up there
before the blue turf.
Yep.
That was it. That was that experience.
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, because we wouldn't expect to win that game. I'm a freshman. I'm getting baptized, but I held my own blue turf. I mean, it was great. It was great. We ended up having big game that night. I think we won by maybe 14 or something like that. It was a good game.
So that wasn't the Boise States and the Appalachian states of today.
Now, who's the Alabama when we played the old Northeast? Now, them was some dudes there, man.
Hey, on tree.
Yeah, I remember Northeast, man, and me and Callie Belcher. I know y'all remember Callie. You know, I played with Callie. Callie was great, man. A great help, man. Just was, helping me out whenever something happened, something go bad. Sorry, Speights. Sorry, man. Like if he didn't have my back, get on the top or something like that. But man, I remember Northeast.
Up to him.
Yeah, those guys would get a lot of transfers from Alabama, Northeast. So I think it's ULM now. ULM.
Okay, Monroe.
Northeast. Yeah, ULM now is no Northeast. And so I remember, man, dude scored a touchdown, man. He threw me the ball and I caught it. Oh man, like this dude clowning me. Faded me up, threw the ball and I caught it. I'm like, what am I
doing? Yeah. He's the first Ocho Cinco.
Oh man.
But let me see. Some of your teammates though, man, like at cornerback, as a receiver, everybody got different attributes. Some might be fast, some might have a good jam, some might have a great back pedal. But you went up against a bunch of different receivers, from the Chris Jefferson to the Mike Pierce to the Freeman Pierce to the Ronnie Joes. Like, what's that like from a DB's perspective, knowing that you got to stop this, you got to stop that. I mean, and it only makes you better at the same time.
I mean, exactly right. It only can make you better because they were different. They all had their own special trait on what they did. Freeman was fast. Once he gets by you, it's gonna be tough. As a good one, it's quick off the line. So you might just can't jam good one. You got to play some type of motor technique, whatever, to let him do all his movement first.
So, hold on. Peanut was probably 5'6", $125.
Man, Peanut was nice.
That's the Peanut. Peanut was little, but he was all hard.
Yes. He would make some catches on it. Well, I guess y'all call that brown pass. Was it brown pass? Where Richard would fake and how on his back. Y'all remember that?
I didn't play with them. Peanut was a GA when I got there.
We would do that. We would do that every once a game. We'll do that during the game. It was our tree play. Fake the ISO and Richard walk hide the ball behind his back and Peanut's running.
Okay, Brown 22.
and he just throws it to him. Yeah, I remember, and Peanut made some hell of a catches on that. I mean, just some hell of a catches.
So Mo,
but talking about those receivers, man. I mean, you got Jefferson. You know, he gonna bull rush off the main line, and that dude has some hands, man. Jefferson has some hands. They wasn't fast, but Chris was gonna catch the ball no matter where it was at. You know. So I mean, it made you well rounded for real.
So Maurice. So I'm getting recruited by SFA. So, you know, I'm watching the games. Their games coming on, Fox Sports or whatever is coming on. And Chris and Peanut, they got a rule because of them. Let's just say Chris will catch a curl, bam, he'll stiff arm you, run a touchdown. He take his helmet out. He think he T.O. He just throw his helmet. He just throw it. Hey, no more. You can't do that anymore.
Right, he would do that all the time. Yeah, that was thing.
Hey, I'm like, man, hey, yo, Jefferson was like you had to be there.
Y'all mentioned RJ. How was RJ? Ronnie Joe.
Yeah, Ronnie, man, just smooth. Ronnie was smooth. You know, he gonna come to the line smiling. You know, whatever he try to get in your head. You know, Ronnie was more of a shaker. He's gonna try to shake you. You know, try to get by, get on top of you and do his little route. You know, you had to be just patient with Ronnie. His thing is being patient. Now you can get your hands on him. You know, you can get your hands on Ronnie, but you had to be patient with him though.
What about Mike Pierce? Because Pierce ain't big, strong, fat. You know,
precise. He just detail. He knew what he was doing. I mean, leverage. He knew about leverage where he lined up. I mean, he gonna get, you know, Coach Knock say get step on his toes, get head up, you know, stuff like that. And so we always trying to weed, how keep the inside leverage and stuff like that. So I mean, y'all just coached up, man. We had some guys they were coached up, you know, technique,
Mike Pierce
how to beat each other.
Mike Pierce was like Cole Beasley.
Mike Pierce?
Cole Beasley. They say Mike Pierce, because Mike Pierce was Coach Pierce's son. So they say his freshman year, they threw him 47 passes. He cut all 47. Dang. He could get open. He knew how to play the game. And it's like, yeah, man, like watching all of them, because like I said, you know, I'm just raw. I'm just learning, and I didn't get red search that year. So I gotta pay attention to detail. And you know, I don't know, man. I appreciate them guys because they were all veterans. They were all veterans.
So you think about like a mesh route, that was Pierce. I mean, he gonna find the hole, sit down in it, catch the ball, fall down. I mean, he just that type of guy.
Smart.
Yep.
Smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the funny part is that you know, going to SFA, I wasn't supposed to be on defense. I was supposed to be on offense.
What did you play in high school?
I was running back in DB. I was supposed to play running back. They sold me. It was so Mike and Rick supposed to be the quarterback. I was gonna be tailback and Walter gonna be four. They told him we were gonna be the three duos gonna go to SFA. So that kind of made it more appealing to when, you know, I didn't go to OU. So that okay, I go to SFA to be that, you know, be a running back. I get up there as SFA, they put me on defense.
Hey, but Leonard, I heard Leonard Davis had something though.
They had brought me back. Oh, Leonard? Oh yeah. I wasn't a red shirt. I was cool with that. I was cool with red shirt. You know, like it was gonna be me and Jermaine gonna go in. I was gonna get Jermaine. I wasn't worried about Jermaine.
Hey, well, like I
White,
said,
you know, I wasn't worried about Jermaine.
Leonard had just finished, so when I got there, they had Pat House transitioning running back. They had Dexter came in from Arkansas. They had Karan. They had Stoke. They had it was so many running backs, man. I was like, I think I'm gonna go try this receiver.
I know, right?
All right, I'm not even finna waste my time. I already know who they like. Let me just come over here and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
They all were a mixture of running backs, man. They all were different, had their own identity.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I saw the writing on the wall. And then, besides that, man, we had some big ass D tackles. Like the great Dayline, Curtis James, like, man, I'm not trying to get talked about it. Let me get on this outside where I feel like I got a little survival rate. They was some beast, man. Like I'm cool. Y'all can have all that.
It was Chris Roberson at the time. We had some guys.
Sure.
Yeah, then you had Journey on the ends. You know, we had some guys when I first got in there.
Oh, I got a coworker, man. And he talking about he went to Northwestern. I was like, man, y'all had one of the coldest damn receivers who went to the Redskins. He looked him up. I could not remember his name. Pat Palmer. You remember playing against him?
Yeah, I know Pat. Me and Pat played arena football together. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, arena ball. That's what's up. I didn't know you played. Where you play arena ball
at? Bakersfield. So it is.
In California?
Yep. Bakersfield, California with the Blitz.
Okay, I played one summer with the Jacksonville Tomcats. Me and Lil Pulley, we played together. But old Pat Palmer. So yeah, like I say I'm jealous of
Baytown now. Yeah, I know Pat.
I'm jealous because like those playoff stories, man, like I never want to be at home for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because if you at home for Thanksgiving, I mean you didn't make the playoffs. Right. Man. And like that's just a different feeling. That's a different feeling.
Especially in college. It's a whole difference. I mean, being on campus, you know the ones on campus is you and that's it. They had shut down. I think we ate dinner at East College, and we had it all. They had it all nice for us and stuff. Yeah, I remember all that. Yeah, it was a good time.
But that's what you play for. You know what I'm saying? You play to be in those situations.
And we a game away, man, for playing for it all, man.
Tell them who y'all would have played if y'all to beat Montana. Tell them who you'd be played against.
We played Marshall. I would have the luxury of covering Randy Moss. I was going to shut him down. We had the luxury of playing Randy Moss.
Hey,
with our mindset, we had to play.
You told me that, man. I felt bad for you because, hey, who wouldn't want to, put themselves in that kind of situation?
I'm sure he would have did his thing, but just being there.
Just to say, hey, I had the opportunity to cover this guy, man. So he can't do nothing make it better.
So think about it. So we were playing against Chad Pennington, who's quarterback at the time, Marshall.
Yeah.
And Randy Moss. So I mean, come on now. PBU or something.
That gets more eyes on you too.
There you go. Cause like I say, I mean, you look at when you getting for the combine or when you getting trying to get in the draft, but we didn't have that kind of film, that kind of exposure. Like you guys got to play big time schools then, right? You guys y'all played like the Division I schools, right? Y'all like two of them. Did y'all play two D1 schools?
Like who do? I'm trying to think the biggest school we play. No, we ain't played.
Sam always played
like Utah State.
Like
Utah State, like Monroe. Not Baylor. Like they played recently. Like because I went to SFA.
What to do now? Yeah. See, if we would have had that kind of exposure, that would have been a whole lot better.
The SMUs. Yeah, y'all only big time school was Northwestern and McNeese. They were smashing y'all.
But you know what I'm saying. But at that time, though, man, it was a lot of eyes on the Southern Conference because, like I'm saying, like Mike and James Breecher both got exposed to the NFL. The cats from McNeese, the cat from Northwestern, like y'all was in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, even people on your team, like Craig won, he went to Jacksonville. You had the Great, he went to the Bucks or something.
Tampa Bay.
Steelers, like Trot Bricks, like T. Shaw, like y'all had people, going places. So y'all had a lot of eyes on you, man. Like I said, I was jealous of your experience, and you jealous of this little piece of jewelry I might lose, whenever.
Karan,
I need something, man.
For, K-State? I mean, not Kansas.
Yeah,
Karan?
He played for
Denver.
Denver. Right, Denver.
Yeah, I had some caliber players.
Tell me, I want to talk about your wife. Tell me about the experience of having your college team go to the Elite Eight. Because that was before I got there.
Right. I mean, that was just, oh man, just getting there. I mean, just the work, the grind. What's up,
What's up?
Yeah. So I mean, just Elite Eight. getting there, man, it was just unbelievable. You talking about in college?
Yeah.
I mean, just the grind. I mean, the brotherhood you have with your guys, teammates, man, and that's what it's all about. Just
I'm talking about your wife when they made it to Elite Eight. Like, what was that experience? Knowing that your college team basketball team playing at that kind of a level. Like, what was the vibe on campus?
When they played against Saudi Roundtree, I mean that stuff was sweet. I think they played Georgia. Yeah, they played Georgia. I mean, it was live. It was. You on campus?
That's why I can't recall. Like, I know they did it, but I don't know if that was my freshman year,
and
my sophomore year.
I want to say, man, I can't remember. But I know the Coliseum was packed. I mean, they played Saudi Roundtree from Georgia, and then they also played USC. Reggie Miller, so Cheryl Miller, she came to NAC, so we played those, and I girls beat them. Yep, came to NAC, and now Chris them Lay Jack was so tough, man. They was tough.
Hey, man,
the boys game was first, but Lay Jack was second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
being mad. And then being mad to her, she be talking noise to me, like, when she want to pull her rings out, she showed me like all her rings, all her fingers covered. I ain't got nothing to show. So I'm saying, I need something on my hand.
She got the bragging rights in the house. Hey, cause she got the playoff stories too.
Me have it too.
She got the playoff stories and the jury to go with. So I played arena ball with Marcus Alton. He played at Florida State with the Peter Ward era. So every year they win conference, they win their bowl game, they win a national championship. He getting 3 rings a year, and all of them got different designs. So it's 4th of July weekend. We go back to his crib, in Fort Walton Beach, and that's it's close to Destiny. That's how I learned about Destiny Beach. And he bring it out, he put it all on the pool table, and this is like really, I got this one little ring that I'm proud of. This cat got 9.
Wow, that's something. Yeah,
9. Like, yes, like that's on a whole nother level. You don't even think that far. But yeah, that jury talk. All right. Let's talk about your coaching experience, your high school coaching experience, man. You was a head coach in Etowah. How was that for you before you end up coming to Summer Creek?
Just like I say, being able to go back home to my hometown and be the head coach AD was great. Just being able to change some things there. We ended up passing the bond. Got new turf, got new weight room, new field house. Just brand new facilities. So that was great being able to bring it home. And the kids, like half the kids that I coach, I mean, I grew up with their dad, knew their mom or something. So it was a great experience, man.
Yeah. And how far did y'all end up going?
Home is home. It ain't changed. We went one round. It was the first round. We lost in the first round. Like I say, being home, I mean, it's a lot of things that got to change. But just getting them to understand that you got to be all in, and that's the difference. You're only gonna go. You got to have a completely different mindset. Like when we were in school, we went 3 or 4 rounds, but it was always, guys just by that time they want to go hunting and stuff, so they ain't really locked in so much.
You say they want to go hunting.
They change. They want to go hunt, trying to go to the deer leagues, man. They ready for this football season to be over. And so that you gotta change that mindset. You gotta have an all-in mindset, really, if you want to go play for it all.
Hey, Speights, that is a 4-month commitment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody ain't built for that. Because they not thinking,
it's August to December.
Yeah, they're not thinking, next level. They just start to participate, to be a part of something. That's what they do, to pass the time. But yeah, that's a 4-month commitment. Grades, academics, practice,
everything.
The
practice got to be.
That's part-time job.
Yeah, like I said, we've been fortunate here. We've been fortunate now at Summer Creek. Like the things that we do. I mean, it's an all-in mindset there at the school. Coach Harrison does a great job. Keeping the kids locked in and focused. We played for it all 2 years ago
against DeSoto. That's the first time I had ever heard of Summer Creek.
DeSoto. He down the street. C. King.
Yeah, and it's just a buzz. I know we have guys, we don't have them kind of guys.
You had C. King, Mo?
Yeah, he down the street.
Oh man, Mo. I mean, Speights, you saw what
it was us. We in the mini SEC. Yeah, we in the mini SEC. I mean, Taz Cedar, C. King. And Summer Creek, man, it's rough.
That's the three top dogs, man. C. King just kind of. They good. They kind of small though. If they can start getting some big boys on that line beefing up, they'll be all right. But as far as like skill players,
they got skill players.
Yeah, they're straight.
And they got a little freshman now. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I just seen him on YouTube.
He's nice, man. He is nice.
But y'all didn't get the outcome that y'all wanted against DeSoto, but y'all still had to play football to get there in the first place, So
that's true.
Where did some of those young men end up going to college? Because I know they got some offers.
Oh yeah, like we said, our D tackle knows he's at Wake Forest. One of my safeties now, Brandon Jones, he's going to McNeese.
Okay, all right, go up to the route
this year for interception for touchdowns. Yeah,
I mean, it was that.
That's a national record. So I mean, it's him by himself. He had 10.
10
for touchdowns.
10 interceptions
for touchdowns.
And he just went to McNeese.
Yep, he has the record.
Hey, that's all right. Somebody wanted him.
Especially at first, he switched it up to McNeese. Our DN, Chad was a 4-star. He's at TCU, but he had USC. He had everybody. He had our linebacker that we had that played against DeSoto. He came from Louisiana. Xavier Atkins. He went to LSU, but now he transferred to Auburn. He's at Auburn right now.
SEC still.
So we got some guys that did some things.
Hey man,
it's nice to have them.
You'd rather
and we had another DN.
So y'all had them boys.
Nah, man, it's like our front four was tough. Our front four was tough, man. Our front four.
Yeah, so it was big.
How is it coaching against Blaylock's son?
Man, he's nice, man. He got the speed, real shifty. He can go. I mean, you give him it's 8 out the gate. So but defending, we done a good job defending him, kind of keeping it contained. This past season, he kind of got away from us a little bit. Started early. He had a couple yards on. We kind of shut him down the second half, but the first half, man, he was doing his thing, man. I think the first time. Just rock, he went 1 yard on him.
First
jet sweep
touch.
or something like that.
That's never good.
Yeah.
All right.
First touch.
Hey,
and Blaylock was crunk. He was so cool.
But he got the younger son acting a fool in track. So I know you the track coach, so I know you see that too.
Yeah, he do.
Like, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, it's competitive, man. This is just so loaded. I mean, you just see talent, and just knowing the fathers of who they are, you played with them, or just knowing it's a blessing, man, to see it. See those kids doing well.
Yeah. You get a lot of the ones that really don't make it big at North Shore. They migrate over there to that side as well. So it's pretty deep.
They do. And in North Shore, don't even get talking about that. It's so thick over there, Next man up.
Hey,
next man up mentality.
It's good football over there. All right. Mm-hmm. So, you did the football. Y'all perennial playoff team. But what surprised me was when I saw your girls beat Cedar Hill in the playoffs.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's funny to you, man. And this really wasn't our best team, I would say, but they just grind. They was grinders.
Speights, when I heard Cedar Hill girls are going to state. I was like, they're gonna win. I didn't even care who they was playing. I said they gonna win because I coached at Irving with Daylight. You know, God rest his soul, Daylight and Pearson. So I was coaching girls basketball, and you know, in the district, how they had a district track meet. So you go to a school, you help with the track meet. We eat lunch, and I see their girls just off-season workout, and I'm like, damn. I took a day off just to go see everything they did. Speights.
What?
Hey man.
Well, see that.
Look, she was.
That's funny because.
Go ahead.
No, I said that's funny you said it because that girl, the head coach, Nicole Collins, right? Nicole. See, she was at North Crowley when I was at North Crowley. So her and Chrissy worked together at North Crowley. Played at Baylor. Yeah, she was. Hey, Nicole be on it. She be on.
Hey, I call her the female Major Payne, man. She is a drill.
Yeah, she doing stuff now.
Sergeant. She not playing no games.
She's not playing no games with them.
Spikes, I'm finna tell you the off-season workout, man. So, like, they doing jump roping, they doing cone drills, you know what I'm saying, for maybe about 10, 15 minutes. And, you know, and they exit. They go into the weight room with the boys. They doing football mat drills with the boys football team right there. Like, we don't care.
Stop.
You trying to be pretty in front of these, you finna hustle. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, mat drills?
Mat drills, forward rolls, bar, everything we would do on mat, those girls was doing. Spikes, they still don't get water. They leave there, they go to the weight room. They doing weights. They don't have nothing on the bar, but they working with the bar. That's 45 pounds. After they do that, that's called the third quarter. They finally get water, Spikes. Hey, man. Oh, now I knew why I was getting my ass kicked so much. I'm finna tell you what I had to tell Cedar Hill. Because I'm coaching JV girls. They probably beat us like 73-10. So the second time, you know, you play everybody twice. I'm like, look here, coach. If you press me in the fourth quarter, we fighting, okay? Like, don't try and embarrass us no more than you already did, man. You done your business. Let my girl bring the ball up the court. So that's how much they was putting the mud thumping on us, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a whole new respect. I mean, I took a day off just to go see all that up in person. So yeah. So
that's a pick.
Yeah.
So congratulations down by 18.
Doing that.
Appreciate it.
I heard they played a good second, third quarter, and then y'all stole the fourth.
Came back, yeah. We made some shots, got lucky. Just came back from 18, rallied back, man. It was a close game. It was a good game. It was a good game.
Y'all won by 2.
Really good game.
Y'all won by 2. So
yeah.
So y'all girls stole it from Cedar Hill, but Duncanville stole it from Bel Air because they beat Bel Air by 2.
Talking about that.
Wow.
Yeah. Because when I saw Duncanville get out, like, oh wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my daughter goes to Bel Air, and I was trying to get her to go. Tell her, like, baby, you got to go to these. Like, this is good. This is the best time to be, at a basketball game because one of the cats supposed to be going to Duke, and somehow she never got to go to a game. She ain't banned and getting ready for UIL and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I love going to those kind of games because I went to a third round playoff game. I went to see Waco University and Frisco Memorial. It went to double overtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great game. But I can't hear you.
Yeah, I've been coming in and out. But man, that Speights, man, it's good hearing from you, man, brother. Man, these stories. Wednesday's my pool night as well, so I'll be double dipping a little bit. But man, that's all right. Yeah. It's always a great time. I didn't know you was down the street, so man, I had to pop up on you one day, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there next week, so I'm gonna give you a call, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, when you come down, just hit me, man.
All right, both of you.
All right, man. Good luck, man. Finish that show off strong, brothers.
All right, man. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate
you. Yeah. So, what position does your son play?
Right now he's a free safety running back.
So, like, which one of those he gonna have to pick one? Which one of those you think he gonna go toward?
I know it. I think I like him at running back. You know, because he's tall and he got some speed. You know, safety will be okay. I just we need a little more work. You know, because he ain't really been exposed to it that much. But he can run, just give him the ball and let's go.
You know? Yeah, I think I seen you posting some
I'm hoping he sticks to running back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So track now, he loves track now. That's a natural thing for him.
What is he competing in? What events?
Yeah, he loves track. He does the 2 and the 4.
That 4.
Yeah, 2 and the 4.
That's the race right there. He getting that 4. That's gonna help him in everything he do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're right now 4. We're right now. We're at 52. Right now, the freshman. So we're at 52. So we're getting there.
Hey man, you just want to compete right now because you just want to compete because it's a marathon. It's a gradual work. Consistency is the key. So now you got a standard to judge yourself on. But what about the young one? What grade is he in?
6th grade.
6th grade. Okay, so they're 3 years apart. They'll be in high school together at some point.
At the last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So Colin he's in 707 right now. He did baseball last year, went to Cooperstown last year for the Little League World Series.
Yeah, picture or something?
Now he's outfield.
Okay.
He's a lefty. He can do first base and outfield. He does it all. Colin does it all.
Did you play baseball? Well, I sucked at baseball. I couldn't hit, so I let it go.
Austin, but they canceled the program. I love baseball.
And kept softball.
Yeah, I love baseball. Baseball's fun.
Okay. Oh, so you're
ain't no softball that's fast, but now show them I get that ball.
But so you're Astros fan. That's what you're saying.
Shoot for the Stros. Oh yeah, I like the Astros. I got A-Shine. I'm a cheer for the Stros.
Look here, man.
You
when the Astros kept making the World Series, I don't think there was a time I came down to H-Town and didn't see somebody with an Astros shirt on. Like when it's baseball season in Houston.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now we have our fans now. We love
Come
baseball
on,
now.
man.
H-Town.
Hey, Dallas got their Cowboys fans. Y'all got your Astros fans.
The Astros fans. I'm about to say. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, you get to coach your son in football, or you got?
Yeah, this year I had a freshman. I told coach I want to coach a freshman. He said, he have an opportunity to coach your son. He said, you've been coaching at everybody else's child, so this year you go and coach your son, and that was great. I mean, it was fun. I had moments where he he kind of was confused. Was I being dad or was I being coach? Like he looked at me kind of crazy.
You coach on that field. You're gonna be dad at home.
Yeah. I'm like challenging it, and one day we get in the truck and we're heading home. He said, "Dad, you called me out. Somebody did the same thing. You called me out." I said, "Son, I'm calling everybody out. I gotta call you out as well." He's like, "Yeah." So it's been good though. It's been really
that's good though. He voiced his opinion. Y'all got that experience because now he he not above reproach. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you mess up, you got to be on top of your P's and Q's like everybody else, if not more. So hey, building setting that standard.
And one thing I tell. And the one thing why I said, see, we're a 6A program. I said it ain't like we're in 3A or 2A. You got to survive, man. You got to eat. If you don't eat, hey, you're gonna get left behind, man. Hey. So he kind of understand that now. Hey, you got to go. Come on with it. So it's real good. It's real good.
Y'all in the district where all eyes on everybody. So, but that's good. It's gonna bring out the best of them. So, man, that's about all I had, man. I appreciate you sharing your stories with me, man.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to come back on here, man. I'm not gonna stop no time soon, but maybe next after football season, because you boys are continual playoff contenders. So after that long season, you can kick back and we can talk about how everything went for you.
But we always talk about you, Zach. Now you was nice too, receiver. Me and Scotty always talk about D Woods, man.
So, hey, man, I sure appreciate that, man.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
want to, toot my own horn, so I sure welcome somebody else doing it for me.
Yeah, you nice, man.
Appreciate you. But I'm gonna be down there next weekend. What, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? So I'm gonna try and hook up with you. See which day work out for you.
Yeah, man. Right. Do that.
All right, man. So hey, that's the end of the show.